But throughout the Bible, throughout the the Old Testament, it has been people falling short of doing what is required of God by their own strength. It is God trying to show us, hey, you cannot do this without me. So all God is saying is, even if you have a thought, that is evidence that you have a sinful nature, which is why you need Jesus. So as human beings, with our own effort, we cannot follow the law of God because we fall short of the glory of God because of our sinful nature. So, and that came through Adam consuming the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of evil. So that one event in Genesis led to humanity's fall from grace, one could say. So what Jesus is, in other words, Jesus is the second Adam, meaning that you take on a different... The Bible talks about covenants. A covenant is basically like an agreement between you and God. You know, everything that exists in the physical realm existed in the spiritual realm first. So even the idea of agreements, of obligations regarding agreements existed in the spiritual realm first. So the agreement initially was, you are given the Garden of Eden, you have dominance over the Garden of Eden. However, do not eat the fruit of the tree of evil, of the knowledge of evil. Since you ate the fruit, it means you broke that agreement, which led to consequences. You've been cast out. So what happened when Jesus came and when Jesus died and was risen again was a second agreement came into effect. And with the second agreement, you can bypass the spiritual consequences of your sin, meaning where you would normally be condemned. Now you're no longer condemned as long as you take on Jesus. Your old self dies and you take on Jesus with regard in the spiritual sense. It's a new contract that says that sin has no power over you anymore, meaning you can choose not to sin anymore. God will take away the sinful nature that you used to have. You will not be a slave to your sinful nature.